Today's video is titled, What is the Gospel? So, starting with a little bit of etymology, the word gospel comes from the Greek euangelion, which literally translated means good news. So, today I am talking about good news, and more specifically, the good news that is of Jesus Christ. So the good news of Jesus Christ. So what is this good news of Jesus Christ? I deemed it necessary that before I tell you what that good news is, I would tell you why this news of Jesus Christ is good. So to get to that point, I think it proper to start in the beginning. So in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And yes, that beginning. In the beginning, God made all things living and not. The mountains, the trees, the earth, people, dogs, cats, everything that we see. He created mankind in his image and placed them in a garden called Eden. And all things were good, as the Lord God said so himself. There was no pain, no sickness, no suffering, no death, and no sin. This all changed at the fall, when Adam and Eve sinned against God. Now you may be asking yourself, what is sin? Well, more etymology. The word sin also takes its roots in Greek as harmatia, and also in Hebrew as kata, which means to fail or to miss the mark. So in that sense, sin is the failure to reach the goal. So the goal. What is the goal? Well, bluntly put, the goal is perfection. It is the perfect abiding to the law of God. Or, in the words of Jesus, it is to love the Lord your God with all your soul, all your heart, all your mind. And it is also to love your neighbor as yourself. So to sin is failure to love God and people perfectly. Adam and Eve's sin in the garden was that they failed to love God and each other perfectly, in that they disobeyed God by eating the fruit of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. From then, all humans were born with the proclivity to sin. So we have all sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. We have all failed. We have all missed the mark. Now, the wages of sin is death. It is what we are due for sin. It is what we are paid for sin. It is the punishment that we deserve. And this death is not just physical. It is eternal separation from all goodness. It is eternal separation from love, from life, from joy, from peace, from beauty, from truth. It is a place where God does not abide. And such a place is called hell. So in fact, our dues for sin is hell. And all sinners are headed there. That includes you and me. So if you think for a little bit, you will come to realize that this is actually very bad news, as there is nothing that you and I can do to undo our failures. We are inevitably due hell. And that is why the news of Jesus Christ is such good news. So maybe it's time we return to our first question. What is this good news of Jesus Christ?